2027 ODI World Cup, because we don't know where Hardik Pandya stands. And even if Hardik Pandya plays, there can be a place for a second pace bowling all-rounder. Just as when it's in Indian conditions, we see both Aksar and Jadeja. When it's South Africa, we can have two pace bowling all rounders, because one can break down, and the pace bowling all rounder is important. So for me, the all rounder that I will be watching with a lot of interest is Nitish Reddy, because Shivam Dube I know cannot be like he is not is like he can at best bowl 2 overs. He is not a more than 2 over bowlers. Like I have seen him, and uh, he's good, but he's a 2 overs bowler. So I do not have much hope from Shivam Dube's bowling. But yeah, another guy I'd like to see. He was shaping up well, but then kind of tapered off, was Ramandeep Singh, KKR. Like
Hmm.
he was a decent bowler. He could bowl decently, and used to bat with a bit of spunk. Like he had that edge in
He
him. So
reminds me
I
a bit
would
of.
like to
You
see
remember Andre Adams? He reminds me of
Hmm.
Andre Adams. Same
Andre Anna.
hustling. Yeah.
Yeah. That kind of a player. Like he is a spunk. He came across as a very spunky cricketer. Somehow fell off after that very good, I think, 24 season. But I'll be very keen to see how he shapes up this year, because these are the guys. There's like a guy like a Ramandeep Singh and Rinku Singh. They have to step up if KKR has to be kind of be competitive in this IPL.
I can tell you an authority that Shashank Singh has promised me that he'll be bowling a lot more this season. So he's also keen to target the T20 spot. I met him at DY Patil, and he told me he's keen to bowl a lot more if Shreyas gives him the bowling, if he's not angry with him. We saw him getting angry last season after one match.
But
If
with
he's
this
not angry,
impact player rule, it is very difficult to get. Like if you are not a regular bowler, it is very difficult to get the ball. Like if the captains will get that extra bowler in, drop the
but they
batter,
can,
get an extra.
but they can make a
Get,
Priyan Sharia set out, na?
ha, they can make a Priyan Sharia sit out, and then get a bowler, but that does not necessarily mean Shashank Singh will bowl. Like Shashank Singh will probably be the seventh option or the sixth option.
But
So
at least he wants
that
to
is.
be he wants to be seen
Huh.
as doing
Like
something.
I remember your this guy Chahar, Deepak Chahar. Deepak Chahar
Ah.
used to be a decent batter, decent. Like I remember him winning. So once after the impact player rule came, I was interviewing him, and I asked him about his batting. So he told me, "कहाँ batting मिलता है sir? Batting तो मिलता ही नहीं है. तो क्या कर सकते हैं? I want to bat, but that does not mean that I will get to bat. So that is the problem. Same with batters who can bowl, like an Abhishek Sharma. If it was 2018, Abhishek Sharma would definitely have bowled 2 3 overs in most games. But now he doesn't. He will not get a chance to.
Nitin,
But
what's
also,
your take?
Vaipan, what I feel is those kind of bowlers will not be allowed to get through their quota, or
Not
even will
quota,
not.
but 2 3 over डाल भी सकता है ना.
They
सुरेश
will
एक
रैना
not
ओवर भी
डाल.
डाल दो.
हाँ मतलब वो that 1 over will be hit so badly with 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 the change
हाँ.
of approach all over in T20 cricket. I think finger spin, just normal finger spin, especially that floaty kind of left arm finger spin that Abhishek bowls. That Akshar left arm spin can still take you
No,
through, but
that is why this impact player rule needs to go, because batters have to have that fear. तो fear चला गया है. Like fear is part of cricket ना. Sport में fear रहना चाहिए. Like those
yeah.
who overcome fear with their skill, that is greatness. Here you are like decimating fear through an external factor. That is what I do not like about this impact player rule. Fear should be part of sport.
Nitin, any names come to your mind that you are looking at dual skill
I'm also
players?
as Vaipan said,
What
I'm
about
I'm
Vipraj
looking
Nigam
for
and Mushir Khan?
I'm looking for a team bowling all rounder, Chandresh.
Vipraj
I
Nigam?
mm, yeah maybe, but I'm really looking for a seam bowling all rounder who can bowl at 130, who can give you a couple of overs in the power play, can come in and bat at number 6, number 7, and score. You
Aqib
know,
Hamid.
yeah, somebody, but he has to be a seam bowling all-rounder who bats in the top 7. Uh, so that is what Hardik Pandya is. That is why Hardik is so precious to you. I mean, you saw what it did to the Indian team. Yes, it gave us Shami, who ended up having a great tournament after he came in after that Pune game against Bangladesh. But what did India end up doing to replace Hardik Pandya? They replaced him with two players,
Hmm.
Sky and Shami. So he's that for India. He is worth two players. So without Hardik Pandya, your white ball team looks completely different. Once he's there fit and bowling 7 overs or 6 overs in an ODI, or if he bowls 3 or 4 overs, that's why with GT what he did was so great. I mean, I think full credit should be given to Nehra there. To make him bowl 2 overs at least in the power play and make him bat at number 4. And I don't think we gave him enough credit. He still the only coach from India to win an IPL? Is he the only Indian coach to win an IPL?
Chandu Pandit.
Chandu Pandit. Yeah, only these two, I guess. And we don't talk much about Nehra at all for
Yeah.
that GT win. So
But Chandu
he
Robin
Pandit
Singh
and
was
got the
never
trophy.
the coach of Mumbai Indians when they won.
Who?
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 Robin Singh? No, na?
No,
He was
John Wright.
assistant coach.
John Wright.
I'm saying in
Oh,
terms of head
assistant,
coach.
assistant.
2013 Wright, 2015 Ponting.
And
So
2017,
Mahela.
19, 20, it was Mahela.
Mahela. Yeah. So I am really looking for a guy who can bowl in the 130s, seam bowling in the 130s, and can bat in the top 7. I mean, that is a really precious commodity. That is why Nitish Kumar Reddy, I really hope that at least what he said about T20 wanting to prefer T20, at least in T20 setup, I hope that he bowls a little bit more seriously.
Okay. Arvind Atreyas, our regular, is back with a question. DD sir, in TN also same rules for MLAs to get tickets like Karnataka?
What is the rule?
No, Karnataka today they have said that tomorrow they will get 2 tickets MLAs because yesterday in the
Oh, is it
assembly.
2 tickets? MLS
Ah,
will get two tickets
oh,
to.
but they wanted 4, and they said that we will not come to the stadium and stand in queue. You have to send it to us.
No, MLS will get the tickets that, and they will get more than two. I don't know why they make a like song and dance about it. They did not. They will get more than two. All of them will get more than two. I'm quite certain.
And on that
And
issue,
they'll sell them
opposition and
also.
government, no, opposition and government were one on that ticket issue yesterday in in the assembly in Karnataka. I have never seen
Oh,
them like on one
okay.
on
Cricket
any issue.
unites. Cricket
Cricket unites.
unites.
Today, Venkatesh Prasad actually went to meet the Karnataka CM to sort this matter out because he realizes that tomorrow is a big day for Chinnaswamy. It's
Yeah.
a massive
Yeah.
day for Chinnaswamy. If anything
Massive.
goes wrong,
Hope it
everything
doesn't
goes.
rain. Let me check the Bengaluru weather.
Yeah. I just hope that I just hope that they have a decent wicket, Chandresh, because there's not been a lot of cricket played there. So
Yeah.
that is one thing which I'm a little bit scared about.
Okay. There's one more question for you from Arvind Atreyas, DD. DD sir, can Prithvi Shaw make a comeback in tests?
No, I don't think so. That he's. I think. What is that word for it? Which in Mohabbat Bachchan used to say, Anushasan. So
Pratishtha,
वो
Parampara, Anushasana.
so प्रतिष्ठा परंपरा तो जाने दो पर वो अनुशासन उसमें है नहीं तो वो टेस्ट क्रिकेट शायद उसे होगा नहीं if he goes on to play a bit of T20 cricket, like even if he was a good player, he was a very attractive player to watch. So if he plays even IPL from here, that will be a good thing. A very talented player wasted his talent. So yeah, I hope he kind of gets back that discipline and plays some good T20 cricket, franchise cricket, and maybe Ranji Trophy.
Are we the only ones romanticizing the whole thing? Because the players may not be looking at India comeback and everything. As long as
May
they are
not.
happy playing their,
Yeah, yeah,
huh?
yeah. Most
I
of
think
them.
the subscribe,
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
because
I
if
mean,
you
if he
see
has
Nitin,
the, if he has the guts, or the, what do I call guts? Maybe is the wrong word. Maybe you can help me with the word, but if he has this attitude, should I say, of saying no to Ricky Ponting when he calls him for a net, saying that, boss, I'm seeing certain flaws in your game and I want to help you out, and he says, no, I don't want to come to the net, then I think you have serious issues. I mean, if a guy like Ricky Ponting, if I am a cricketer and if a guy like Ricky Ponting comes and says, "Boss, I'm seeing these issues with you. Let me correct this." I'll spend day and night in the nets, but clearly Prithvi Shaw had other priorities. So
and also I think what happens is that you saw today Rahul Chahar has signed up with Surrey once again for the
yeah,
last 8 games, and surprisingly, Yuzvendra Chahal also plays first class cricket only in county cricket.
county cricket. Yeah,
He doesn't
yeah.
play for Haryana in 4-day cricket, but he's playing in
Hmm.
county cricket. Does it make any sense at all? Or are we, like Nitin, are we dreaming for the cricketers?
How well are they paid in Haryana and compared to a county stint?
Haryana is like, it's what they get now. I think 40-50,000 per day, that a
Yeah.
standard fee that there is no contract system in
And
Haryana or
yeah,
in any
yeah.
state.
And once, and obviously in Surrey or in the English county, you're paid in pounds, and so obviously you're going to make a lot more money there.
Because I was always surprised that Yuzvendra Chahal played first class cricket last year, till last
Yeah,
year, and he was
and
not
he
playing
bowled
in
well,
India. He
and he
bowled
bowled
well.
well. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
so it's surprised. I think he played for Northants, if I'm not mistaken,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
and he picked up 6 wickets in the last game that he played in the first
Hmm.
innings.
Hmm.
Eight
Actually,
wickets
the
in all.
rank turners that we play on India in Test cricket, like Yuzvendra Chahal, with the kind of like the tight line and lengths that he bowls here, he doesn't bowl too many bad balls. He can, like, not every game, but once in a while he can be a good option for Test cricket. I think because he doesn't bowl bad balls, and if you don't bowl bad balls, you can be very good on turners. So that by that logic, he shouldn't be a bad idea, bad option for India, surprise option for India in Test cricket on a ranked turn.
I mean, it's so funny that the IPL's highest wicket taker, 221 wickets he has. He's the IPL's highest ever wicket taker, and probably the guy who was bowled the best on a ground which is supposed to be, murderous for spinners, the Chinnaswamy. He's not played a single T20 World Cup game for India,
But he's a T20 world champion.
but he's a T20 World Champion.
Something that a lot of great cricketers are not for India, world
Not for
champion.
India. Yeah,
Dravid, Kumble, Lakshman, Ganguly.
yeah.
Uh, okay, Nitin, did you see the photo of pink ball used in PSL? Oh, you saw that yesterday.
I
Uh,
saw the images. Yeah, I saw the images, and I heard Manus Lapchin's comments on X. So yeah,
And
quite
in
strange.
PSL, is there a rule that you can choose the playing 11 after
Yeah,
the
yeah,
toss?
yeah. That's
Yeah,
one rule that they've changed. That's a good rule, because to counter the dew.
yeah.
okay, Nitin, one more question. If Sky fails to score in the IPL, will he be told to retire? Rohit, after winning CT as MOM in final, retires, then why shouldn't Sky?
He didn't retire. He was asked to leave captaincy.
Yeah. He was
Uh,
told in
uh,
the morning that he is sacked.
Yeah, he's been sacked. Yeah, yeah. And I in fact feel that if Sky doesn't have a good IPL, because he's had bad form now for a long time, front of the wicket dismissals especially. So in Australia and New Zealand, if he plans to set up his tent that far. Uh, to play T20 cricket till Australia and New Zealand T20 World Cup. That's, I think, stretching it a bit too much. Um, are they hosting a T20I in Mumbai anywhere? No, not
No,
in the
it's
near
only an
future.
ODI.
Hmm. So maybe, I'll be looking at hosting a T20I World game in Mumbai, and then maybe telling him to call it quits there, and then hand over the baton to another Mumbai club.
Okay, interesting. But Dwapan, yesterday's schedule, I have one question for you. Yesterday's schedule in December, we have a one day international in Delhi, and that too against Sri Lanka, who already made a big song and dance about pollution in Delhi. Remember that test match where they played with
Yeah,
their
yeah.
face mask? The first time I saw somebody wearing face mask on a field and playing. Is there nobody paying attention to
No, there
the
nobody's paying. I
weather?
don't think they care. Like, what kind of a schedule was that? I really don't know. Uh, we just arbitrarily give matches to the most disastrous was, as we discussed yesterday, like in January, Guwahati for the Australia Test match. Like, that could not be a worse decision than that. Like, and Bombay and Kolkata not getting Test matches, getting Australia Test matches. Like, it is.
One
I
theory
don't know
floated.
how it
No, no,
came
but
to
Could
one
they
be.
theory
have?
floated.
Could the CAB? Sorry, Chandresh. Could the CAB have? And you can also jump in. Could the CAB have refused the South Africa test and said that no, give us the test match against Australia?
I don't think they would have done. No, but, oh yeah, they had the South Africa Test match, so they
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but
wouldn't
one
have got
theory
this one.
floating on X is that Wankhede, no, sorry, Eden is going to go in for renovation after the IPL. Maybe it will
Oh,
not be ready in time for the test match. I'm just speculating.
okay,
I don't,
okay.
but that can't be there because they hosted a test match. I remember Chepak once doing this. They let go of a test match against West Indies
Hmm.
in October November. They said that they don't. Those were the heydays of N. Srinivasan. They could do whatever they wanted to do. So yeah. They let go of a test match against West Indies to
But
get a test match probably against Australia or something like that.
but still, DD Nitin, I'm like perplexed that like we've spoken so much about the pollution factor in the north of India. We had a one day a T20 match against South Africa being cancelled
Cancelled.
because of poor visibility. Surely that should have been reason enough for people to realize that you can't play in north of India at
Yeah.
that time. Nobody paying attention. My mind is blown. I can't believe that this is happening in today's day and age.
Yeah.
Delhi
I
wants
mean,
a T20 game. They have been given a T20 game. Finished.
I mean,
Whether
nobody is really. I don't think nobody cares. Also, they can keep let people keep outraging on Twitter and on social media. हमारा हमारा बस अपना अपना बन जाए. That's it. Uh, it's just that the fan gets taken for a ride. Sadly, the most important stakeholder in Indian cricket, he gets taken for a ride, and that's
I,
how
I
it
guess
has been.
I guess outrage only with regards to players or team selection gets a reaction from the BCCI. Otherwise, such issues don't get any reaction from BCCI.
Yeah, I don't think they care really. I mean, if they only had to come and see the atmosphere, even at the Kotla, even for a ground as terrible as the Kotla in against West Indies, when the game went to the fifth day, I think even on that day for a very short period there was 15,000 plus people there. So if you have games in proper centers located in the middle of the city, then I think it becomes easier for the fans to come and watch. One of the most galling sights for me was Tendulkar breaking Brian Lara's record to become the highest test run scorer, and probably watched by around 800 people in Mohali in 2008. So you know uh, we need, yeah, we just need better planning and more people who really care uh, in the BCCI about these things.
Okay, Pranav Sonjay says my MVP of IPL 2026 is DD's best friend Mayank Yadav. Why? Why is he your best friend?
No, no, I think he's mixing it with Mayank Markande.
Oh my! Uh,
Uh, Mayank Yadav, if he plays 14 games, there is a chance that he may be the MVP.
yeah. One
Mayank
thing that
Yadav.
I think one thing that has been discontinued on the IPL website is the speed, the fastest delivery thing. That was my favorite pastime to look at
And
who bowls the
one
fastest.
thing I think should change in IPL about this, the highest wicket taker gets what? Which cap? Purple or orange?
Purple cap. It
Purple,
should not be
purple.
the case.
This purple cap, this highest wicket taker should be a kind of a like they should have the economy and the number of wickets. They should take both into account and create and give a number for that, because highest wicket taker sometimes
Even
is meaningless,
yeah,
because
because
economy
see,
is the most important thing in T20.
the best example of that is the T20 World Cup. We all were worried about Varun's poor form, but he was the second
But he
highest
got a
wicket taker
second highest wicket taker. Yeah, yeah, 12 wickets. Second
and
highest wicket taker.
also I think what Nitin, what AB de Villiers said is this orange cap is also very uh, dependent
Yeah,
on
yeah.
runs. It's very one day metric, the runs thing.
And if you look at the list, it's always the top three, right? Who
Huh.
who, who get there. So the it has to
Because
be a combination of strike rate and
runs.
I don't know if when um, if they can devise a metric called an intent meter or a even in the power play, how many strokes were attempted by a particular player to 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 hit a boundary. Maybe that can be something that can be judged.
Maybe someone at Google is already doing that. We
Maybe
don't know. Even as we are
we don't know.
talking,
We don't know. Yeah, yeah,
some cricket cum tech nerd from Chennai who's based in the Bay Area in
yeah,
US must be
yeah, yeah.
doing that for all you know. And with
Correct.
AI coming in, something they might come. The problem is when this orange and purple camp was decided in 2008. We only reference point was one day cricket, so they went by the highest
Yeah,
wicket taker and
yeah,
so
yeah,
It needs to change.
yeah.
okay. Uh, Gaurav Jain has a question. Did he sir CSK love off spin? Do you think Matt Short will come in the 12 because he bowls good off spin?
Not shot in 12. I'm not very. I don't think so. Yeah, but they did not use the off spinner well last in the last IPL. I don't think Ruturaj Gaikwad is a very big fan of off spin bowling. So Matt Shot will come into the equation if he bats well. If he is batting well, then he is in the equation. Like that 1 or 2 overs of bowling is an add-on that may or may not work, but it is about the batting. And I do not see a place for Matt Shot if the likes of Dewal Brevis and Akil Hussain and like their four foreigners are kind of, you can see who their four foreigners are, right?
Yeah.
Akil Hussain, Dewal Brevis, then now that Nathan Ellis is gone, maybe Overton and Noor Ahmed. Like it is very difficult to see beyond these four foreigners to start.
Okay, Nitin first, and then finally Dwaipan will wind up with this question. Your prediction top four. And also, any news about Mitchell Stark? Elisa Eli has replied to somebody's post saying that what can you do? He's injured. Mitchell Stark is injured. Although he's expected to join DC but won't play. First, your prediction of top four and also about Mitchell Stark.
Top four, as I said, MI and RCB in the top two. PBKs and GT will battle for 3 and 4. And I don't see, or maybe if for a wild card, I'll say CSK will be at number 5. I think the same 4 teams who made the last 4 will be. I think if you look at the team structure and the team combination, yes. And about Mitch Stark, if I was DC, I'll be a little disappointed with him because he was obviously retained. You would have had discussions with him about his plans, and then yes, then they retained him. So obviously they blocked a certain amount of money in retaining him, uh, and it's not like India that Cricket Australia would not have known their cricket calendar. They plan much in advance. I was in fact a bit shocked that the BCCI sent out fixtures for next year this year. So you know it's a little unprofessional from Starc, because obviously he's just um, um, what do I say? Cricket Australia are just playing a bit of hardball here in trying to protect their core pacers. I think Pat Cummins though gave a fabulous interview in one of his podcasts. He's saying that at a time when a lot of our players would be fetching big sums of money by playing in the hundreds, we are expected to play two test matches against Bangladesh, which is not really fair. And I think now we know where all those conversations are going. So there are some very uncomfortable questions around money that are going to be held in dressing rooms and across cricket boardrooms.
Uh, what's your take, Didi? MI-RCB final is a mouth-watering prospect. Imagine probably the last time Bumrah and Virat going head-to-head, or Rohit and Virat going head-to-head in an IPL final.
MI RCB, like RCB hasn't lost anything from where they were last year, so there is no reason why they shouldn't be doing well. Same with MI, they have only added a bit with Quinton de Kock coming in, and the very good player in Charfain Rutherford coming in the middle. Like those are very good additions to the team, mm, giving them more options. Then the third team that Nitin spoke about was
Punjab.
BBKs.
Punjab again. Punjab, but Punjab lost a key player in Josh Inglis. He was very important. So let's see how they fill that slot up with whom, because Josh Inglis is a very good player. He played a very important innings, I think, in the qualifier or something. Like
Yeah,
he was a key player, very important player. So, but still, Punjab Kings, because it's a settled team, but they have to have the Prab Simran and your Priyansharya to be in good form again. Like
yeah,
it was kind of a first season where they played so well, so that second season blues can come in. Like that is those are the things that they need to guard against. And I'll be Gujarat Titans. I am not very sure about, because I'm not sure about their middle order and the form of Sai Sudarshan and Josh Butler. They have it has been so bad. Like they have to make an incredible comeback. Shubman Gill will be fine. Glenn Phillips will be fine. But after that your I'm not convinced by this idea of Tewatia, Shah Rukh Khan, Washington Sundar. These players have had enough and more chances to prove that they are not great T20 players. So let's see. So fourth place can be. I'll be interested to see Rajasthan Royals. I like Sangakkara a lot. He's back in the saddle. So let's see. Yeah.
Okay. It's surprising. Sorry, a very bad joke, but it's surprising that even with English as the surname, there was a miscommunication between Ponting, Punjab Kings, and Josh Inglis about his availability for this season. I can't believe in today's day and age, like some things that baffles my mind. Like, how can you not know what is the plan? It was a simple communication. Them coming and saying we were not aware he's available for so many matches. What is going on? Uh,
Yeah, like I don't know. Like,
Something's very
have they got anybody in place of him? Like, who has come in place of Josh Inglis? Because that is a very important, crucial slot for them. Like, it needs to be covered.
like I think they've got
I think
Prabsimran.
Mitch Owen will play that role.
Mitch Owen will play. If Mitch Owen plays well,
Yeah,
he's a good
Mitch
player.
Owen will
Yes,
play that
yes,
role. Yeah, yeah,
yes, yes.
Uh,
If he plays well, like
yeah,
he's a monster hitter. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
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 Okay. Okay, on that note, one thing that I'm also looking forward to seeing is this new concept of strategic advisor. Kane Williamson will be with LSG. So that's going to be very interesting. So mentor is yesterday's news. Today it is strategic advisor. So we'll see. We'll know what.
Goenka is easy.
Yeah.
Let's not let's not go there.
Let's go into Lalit Modi territory.
Okay. On that note, thanks a lot, gentlemen, for joining us today. We'll see you
Thank you.
tomorrow. Tomorrow is the start of the IPL 2026, RCB versus SRH. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment on all our videos. Use super chat to ask questions. Use the hype button. And remember, if you ask super chat and ask questions, Dwaipan will explain to you from where you can get tickets for the IPL. That's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Until next time, goodbye and God bless.